I was interested in helping heal people altogether as a whole.
Very self-reassuring. I'm 63 years old. Many of my classmates are 1/3 my age. They're in their early 20s. And
my kids that are in school, high school and college, see me studying, and they like that.
I started 3 IVs, and I put in 1 catheter, and I transferred a patient and got to see a CT scan and that kind of thing.
Mi nombre es Soledad Curraz y estoy en el primer semestre de enfermería.
आदित्य आर्याकवा ने जेनी निमेते केन्या
मेरा नाम अतुल है और मैं यहाँ पे MLT क्लास के लिए आ रहा हूँ।
Tôi đi học ở Saddleback College về nghiệp y tá năm 2004.
اسمم ساراست. سمستر دوم هستم. نرسینگ پروگرام توی سدلبک کالج.
Successful nursing students really come from the heart.
One of the things that makes most nurses fired up and excited to do what they do is because they've got a belief deep down that they want to help people and that they can make a difference.
There's a little bit of panic when anything's an emergency, and then you go in there and
the person's screaming,
yeah,
and you have to pin them down.
You're intervening and like solving the problem, and
yes,
that's what they teach you to do, and
then
then
keep
actually
cool under pressure.
Maintain your cool.
I love to watch students grow because I teach first semester and third semester. And when they come in, they're all nervous and scared, and they don't hardly want to walk into a patient's room. And then by the time they get to third semester, they're all confident, and they've got it down. They understand the nursing process. They don't have to think about what they do. It comes more natural to them.
And you know that you've helped someone in a way that very few people have an opportunity to do. To me, it's really, really fulfilling and satisfying. And even though you give a lot of yourself in an interaction as a nurse with a patient, what I got back from my patients easily, I could say, was tenfold.
There's challenges, but every day that I walk out after my 12-hour shift, I feel like, okay, I actually did something. I wasn't just there for the 12 hours to get my paycheck.
I always tell students, you can't go into nursing because you'll always have a job, or you'll get a job, or you're going to make pretty decent money for not years and years and years and years of education. You got to do it because you want to help people, and that when you help people, you feel good.
And there's just so many every semester, every new experience that I have, I'm like thinking, well, maybe I want to do this, or maybe I want to do that. So nursing is such a broad career. You can pretty much do anything you've ever wanted and then change your mind 5 years later.
There are critical care, clinical nurse specialists. There's nurse practitioners in acute care with almost every subspecialty.
I originally hadn't planned on going into nursing. I was a computer programmer for 18 years, and I knew that I wanted to make a career change. I was tired with corporate America, wanted to do something to kind of give back to my community and like society as a whole.
Most of our grads will be at the hospital, but many of them will be on very specialized units.
Well, you can do a lot with nursing. You can, you could work with public health, you could work in a community setting, you could work in a hospital, a doctor's office. There's tons of things you can do with nursing.
But I always knew that I wanted to do something where I was always learning something new every day, and nursing's the kind of profession that every day you could come home and say, what did I learn today?
I'm doing more than I knew I could possibly do within a short amount of time, and being held accountable for it, and I'm performing to that.
I think there's been a huge transformation in me just because I've just been a stay-at-home mom all this time, and for me to step up to the plate to do nursing school and to do well in nursing school has been really rewarding to me and good for my self-esteem and who I am as a person.
Not only do they grow as a nurse, but I always tell my students, I want to help you grow as a person.
What's one of the most rewarding, and it has to be my son. I did it all because of him. And I think it was one day when we had career day at school, and I came in with my scrubs, and he said, "This is my mom, she's a nurse." And just look at him in his eyes, he was proud of me.
It's almost like a high that You go in there and you help someone, and you just like, oh my God, I made a difference in someone's life.
So I think the future of nursing is, first of all, to produce enough nurses to meet our needs, and then to keep nurses at the bedside who have advanced expertise, experience, and training. And I think that's going to be the challenge.
Here at Saddleback College, we set the bar high, but we also want to help students achieve that level of excellence.
For the people that find themselves interested in it, it is a life-changing experience. And one that if you're drawn to it, I would highly recommend to it. You will not be the same person that started the program.